Many years back, growing up in India in the early 80s, I remember how the ubiquitous piggy bank took center stage in every child's life. At a very young age, I was made to understand the value of IPON or savings. My family was not extremely wealthy, so we took pains to live simply so we can save money. Motorcycles, not SUVs, were our chief transport, and there would be 4 to 5 of us riding one motorbike. Birthday parties were very simple. The only thing we did not scrimp on, at least in my family, was education. We knew that that was the best investment for our future and an enabler to reach our dreams and aspirations. But as I grew up, reality struck, and I learned that saving money, investing, and growing it was very important, but may not be important enough. We have to protect our EPON from unforeseen events. This has been most evident in the last 2 years during the pandemic. On top of moments that shook us financially, many of us experienced medical emergencies. Not just from COVID, but from the most common serious illnesses among Filipinos: heart diseases, cancer, pneumonia, among others. My heart goes out to those who have gone through these very painful moments, especially if not financially prepared. This is something I experienced firsthand at a very young age. When I was still in school, 2 members of my family got really sick at the same time. I still remember they were in 2 different floors in the same hospital. I will never forget how painful it was to watch my loved ones fight for their lives in a public hospital. But an added pain to that was the fact that we had to resort to spending our hard-earned savings to pay for our medical bills. I know this is something that unfortunately is a norm. Dipping into one's years and years of worth savings has been the usual practice during an unexpected medical emergency. In fact, according to the Wellness Index study of PhilCare in 2019, 37% of Filipinos said they plan to pay for medical expenses from their savings. From the same survey, even more unfortunate is the fact that 25% of the Filipinos, imagine 1 out of every 4, said that to pay for medical expenses, they plan to borrow from friends and relatives. This is why it comes as no surprise that according to a study done pre-pandemic, the Family Income and Expenditure Survey each year, around 200,000 Filipino families fall into poverty because of out-of-pocket medical expenses. It just goes to show how an unplanned medical bill can potentially put a dent on your EPON or even maim our lives. And especially at a time when the costs of medical care keep increasing year on year, this has become an increasing risk and burden among Filipinos. Our own estimates peg medical costs to increase yearly by 13%, and this was way back in 2019. So just imagine to spend the following: peso 980,000 for a heart attack, just a few thousand shy of ₦1,000,000 pesos. A staggering 1.8 million for a stroke. The cost of chemotherapy for cancer, 120,000 pesos for a single session. There is nothing more painful than watching your loved ones suffer without the right medical attention. But the burden of the financial repercussions of an illness adds to this. However, the good news is that there are financial tools that we can all use to ease these difficult moments for our lives. And that should be part of every Filipino's financial education. For example, there are life and medical insurance products that suit every possible income level. You don't have to be wealthy to protect your IPON. In fact, without protection, it would be hard to achieve the ordinary Filipino's ambition. The financial industry is evolving quickly. And with technology, collaborations, and medical advancement, we need not add to our loved ones' sufferings needlessly. Having experienced the challenges of medical emergencies firsthand, I have personally made it my life's mission to provide options to protect what matters, so that not a single one will have to go through anything similar to the difficulties my family experienced. The best preparation, of course, is to choose to live healthy lives, both physically and mentally. Then, with the right financial education, we can let the financial system help us better prepared for whatever the future might unfold for us. AXA Philippines is one with the vision of IPON Conference to see financially educated and future-proofed Filipinos.